Hey, Dan Blackburn here. Hey, one of the, in the years of my entrepreneurship and self-leadership and leading others through teams and coach and in whatever mentor role, whatever hat I was wearing, I think one of the biggest challenges is maintaining self-belief, for me. And then if I can do that, or when I do that, then I'm able to develop that sense of, that drive and stay focused and stay on task and then be able to teach other people to do the same thing. And so thinking today, I was talking with someone, and it's amazing how quickly my thoughts can get skewed, or I can lose focus. Someone else says something and it sounds good, maybe whether it's a shiny object or whether it's something that totally locks me in and thinks, yeah, it's a great idea. And so I know that's true for you. I know that's true for a lot of people. And so I say, one of the tools that is so critical is that self-belief. My slogan, I share this all the time, is when you believe in you as much as you want others to believe in you, success comes to find you. And so it's staying true, it's staying consistent to your message, to your thoughts, to your passions, when no one else buys in, when no one else believes him. And some of those times, like, you can get skewed, you can get pulled off of your focus, off your self-belief with the slightest thing. I mean, it's not as obvious as someone running up into your face and saying what you're doing is wrong and it's no good. And I know for me, when that happens, sometimes I find strength in those moments, because, like, okay, someone's ready to battle, someone's ready to challenge me. Okay, bring it on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna fight for this. It's not those moments, it's the subtle moments. It's the moments when, just in passing conversation, somebody says something. And I think to myself, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Well, maybe that makes more sense than my thing. Or maybe that thing is better than my thing, or my thought, or my plan of action. I remember one time years ago, I was skiing, and I'd skied for years, and, talking about moguls and kind of aggressive skiing. And then I met someone who had only been skiing for a short period of time, and he didn't know what a mogul was. He called it a molehill. And in the moment I thought, well, that's kind of cool, like molehill, like I can totally, in my mind, kind of get the picture for that. So I thought to myself, well, maybe I've been wrong all these years. Maybe mogul isn't the right word. Maybe it's molehill. Maybe I've been wrong all this time. And I started to tell people molehill, and then someone corrected me. He says, Dan, what are you talking about? And then it snapped back, got me into the groove. It's like, yeah, what am I, like I totally abandoned my belief, my opinion on something, because someone else's idea or thought made a little bit of sense to me, or it was a little bit different than mine. And so I want to remind you today to pay attention to those little times, to those little moments, because it's not, like I said, it's not the time when someone runs into your face and tells you something isn't right, or calls you names, or makes fun of what you're doing, or is like actively challenging you in your face. It's the little teeny tiny subtle voices. Sometimes the voices come from within, sometimes they come from other people. Like I said, it's the molehill. Sometimes my brain, sometimes your brain will be able to rationalize, like, yeah, that opinion is actually good and it might be fantastic. But I want you to observe your own self. I want you to check in and ask yourself, is that really my opinion? Forget about popularity. Forget about who's going to believe you. Forget about what your opinion is going to get you or not get you. Just ask yourself, is that my opinion? Because that is your starting point. If you can't carry your opinion forward, if you can't carry that self-belief forward, you're going to struggle. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. And I guarantee, when you stay true to you, stay true to your thought, stay true to your opinion, you're going to get traction. You're going to find someone else. Like, there's an attractiveness to someone who's able to stay focused on their thing. And so let that be your drive today. Ask yourself, maybe over and over and over again, ask yourself, where am I on my self-belief? Do I really believe in me? Because your success, the things you're shooting for, the people you want to help, the people you want to serve, they're relying on you to be so strong, to be so powerful, to be so committed to your self-belief that nothing knocks you off your game. Not even the teeniest, tiniest, smallest of subtle voices. Today, when you believe in you as much as you want others to believe in you, success will find you.
Have a phenomenal day. Booyah.